Okay, so this is a tour of my classroom. When the students walk in, this is what they see. I have all of my desks seated in groups, and they're all labeled with their table numbers. And they all have caddies here that have their materials in them as much as possible. Right next to the door, I also have this section where over here I have all of these supplies. So if the students don't have them in their caddies, they have extras here. So I have whiteboards for interactive things, clipboards if they don't want to sit at their desk, all of these supplies, papers, staplers, rulers, everything that they need. Then over here they have their supply folders, and they're all labeled with the student's name and number, and they can keep any materials in here, especially their notebooks. And they're all color-coded based on what class they are, as well as their notebooks. Like this student is yellow, that's my period 4 class, goes in the yellow box. So that is where they can house their things. Because if I keep papers, I lose them. Over here, I have a table of contents, so that this is what needs to go into their notebook. Usually it's not all crazy with this stuff. It's usually just their text, what needs to go in their notebook. I have this notebook pages and assignments set up for my honors class in case they move too fast. This is what I used to do, but now I've switched to a new program, but my honors kids are not always at my same level as my regular kids, so I will use this if I need. These seats back here that are all by themselves, these are my mastery check stations. So the students come back here, and this is where they can do their mastery checks. I have rules posted for them so that they remember what they need to be doing, and they're not cheating. This section right here, this is my public progress tracker. I have a digital version and I have the physical version. So students can come up here and move their number wherever they need to be so that they can see where they are for their lesson. I have whiteboards here, plenty of whiteboards for kids to write on. And then this is my small group desk. Anytime I hold small groups or I need kids together, this is where we go. This is where students find most of their supplies. So I mentioned I have a new system this year. This is my new system. So I used my money to invest in these paper stackers, and they work really well. So I have notes on top always. Then if the assignment's on paper, it goes down here. Their should do is in here. It's labeled so that they know what lesson is what. And then in the drawer that's on the bottom, also labeled but getting a little old, they have their mastery checks. So inside the folder would be the housing of the mastery checks, and they all go with these stacks right above it. And I have that. I usually do 6 or less lessons per unit, so it works out pretty well. I didn't need like a lot of drawers, but that's my system. And then over here I have turn-in bins. I do not accept paper because I'm super disorganized, so it all goes straight into the bins, so it's all there and I never lose it. And then my desk, which is a mess, but this is where I usually sit, grade papers. I have my dual screens, my projector, computer, all here with my projecting screen. This is my phone charging station. So kids are allowed to charge their phones in my class, and they just go up there and do that there. Helps with distractions and more whiteboard space. And that is a tour of my Modern Classroom's classroom.